Hi everyone, Follow here, welcome to my channel. This is going to be an insane edition of all the bug glitches, tips, tricks, everything that I was kind of holding back. I'm not holding back anymore, I'm telling you everything I know. And this is one of them, how to reach the event boss from the world tree. Okay, I did not get here through a break in the barrier, I came over the water. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, this is a lot of fun. And I think I am the first person in Lumberjack to ever make this happen. So I think that might deserve a sub, hopefully. So I'm going to show you around here. Alright, you can run around here. You can... Obviously I can't slide because I'm the boss. But there you go, I just got to make sure I don't get hit by those ball attacks. So this video is going to cover absolutely everything. This is going to be a full guide to the parkour course, 3 different ways you can complete it, easy, medium and hard, and you can get really fast times doing it and completing it properly. This is not the glitch that gives you the instant time, this is actually a proper completion time. So there's 3 cool different ways you can do it, and I will show you them. It's also going to show you how to break out bosses, all sorts of glitches, tips and tricks that I've learned from playing, and this is by far the coolest one though, so it's a very cool place to start the video. And I'm going to go down there for the first time, and I assume there is that barrier there. We can break that barrier as long as there's not one up the top. So let's have a look and see. Let me out. So there's the barrier end, and that might well be as me stuck, because that's where the barrier ends, okay? Which is fine. I showed you all around, there's not much more I can do. I still can get out of it though. I can wait for the ball attack and it will fly me up and I'll be able to get out of this. So I might just do that. We'll wait for it. Perfect. So that's me out of that situation now. Right guys, so we're going to break the boss out, and there's a few things you can do with this. One, you can troll your friends. The boss will come for you. He will fire the ball attack at you. And if you stand next to any of your buddies, no matter where they are on the map, almost no matter where they are on the map, there's a few places the balls won't go through. But pretty much 99% of the map, wherever they're standing, if you stand next to them and don't tell them you brought the boss out, and they're farming, and you crouch down and you just wait, the ball will come in the direction of you, and it will send them absolutely flying. So if they're AFK, you can take them anywhere. You can take them on top of the hills, the clouds over here, the immortal tree. You can just, it doesn't matter even if you're in the world tree. You can send them outside the map. You can actually kill them as well by sending them over the barrier. So there's plenty of fun you can do with this. I'll use this in the video for how to troll your friends. Oh, oh. Also, if you come here with 3 friends in a private server, every one of you can break out at least 1 boss each. There's a way one person can do multiple bosses, but to keep it simple, we'll say each person can break out 1 boss. However, I can actually break out multiple all at once, but it's a bit harder to do. So you're thinking to yourself, well, that's 3 bosses you can get with your friends, and an event boss, or 4 bosses. So you can imagine 4 ball attacks coming from everywhere, all at each other, how much fun you guys can have. Especially if you get them to launch you up into the trees, across the maps. There's plenty of things you can do at each other. It is extremely fun. Like, the most fun you can have in Lumberjack, by far. And how to do it is you go to the boss, and you join. You've got 15 seconds to get to the portal. Okay, so plenty of time. And you see I've still got 3 seconds. Open it up. Click anywhere just before it starts the boss battle. Okay, it'll register you in the boss battle, but it'll kick you outside. So that's me back at World Tree. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, which is a plan I've had for a long time, but I really wanted to try it for the first time seriously in a video. So my plan is to get on top of the invisible barrier, which runs around this whole area. Okay, I know the invisible barrier ends in the corner. I know it's here because when I used to fly around using the flying Easter egg slash glitch, still don't know if it was an Easter egg or glitch. I presume now the fact that it's been moved actually was a glitch. I really thought he put it in intentionally, but I guess he didn't. So what we do is we stand right in the corner and we wait for the ball attack to come from Elysium. So I'm pretty confident I can reach this event boss. Now, if I jump with the event boss, actually takes me down as opposed to making me progress further. So I'm hoping I can get there in one. So I'm up perfectly. The invisible barrier is just here. Right, so now the hard part is not falling off. The invisible barrier is a straight line along here. So just be careful. Right along here. And it ends right there. So I'm hoping I don't fall off and make a fool of myself. I'm pretty confident I'm right on the edge here. I think I can go about an extra foot, but I'm going to stop there. Now, what I want to happen is I want another ball attack to try and reach inside this arena. I don't think you can get in because I think again there's another barrier. I just want to be able to run around. So that's where I really want to start the video. Oh, I'm right on the edge there. Okay, here we go. I believe I am the first person in Lumberjack to do it now. Oh no, okay, straight up because he was in a really bad position, so I'm going to double jump and I'm going to get back to the barrier. Oh, okay. Okay, this is even better. I've been trying to do this for ages, guys. Okay everyone, I'm going to teach you how to do 3 different ways of the parkour. There is normal way, which I can do in about 50 seconds. There is level 2, which is a sword skip, which I can do in about 30 seconds. And there is a level 3 one, which will keep hidden till the end and the times and everything, and you see that. However, I'm just going to make it easy for you guys. I'm not doing speed runs here. I might on the third one, but not on the rest. This is just to show you how to do them. So you go up there, and you sprint jump up to here, and then again you fall off, don't you? You fall off. That's what you do. You bloody fall off. Okay, well, I'm not going to edit it all so I look amazing. It happens sometimes. You fall. Nobody is perfect, so I'm going to skip through the corners here. Okay, pretty much like that. And you can just do that, and then go to here. Okay, that's the route. Slow it down for yourselves. The less jumps you do, the more efficient, and the less chance of falling. Stay away from this right hand section. Okay, try and focus on going up here. You'll slide off that bit quite regularly, so. And of course you can cut things if you want to. So the more you can cut, the easier it is. And again up here. Now watch your view here, it is hard to see, so just, if you've never done it before, just take your time. Now there's 10 blocks up here. You only want to use 2 of them. The more messing around you do here is where you're going to fall, and you're going to get annoyed, and a lot of people quit at this point and just say it's not worth it. So you're just going to, I apologise, my skin is absolutely massive, so I can't really see, so we're going to go for it anyway. So you run to the edge, and then you sprint jump off. 2 jumps, and that's it. Alright, 1, 2, well it's actually 3 jumps, but 2 blocks, and then you get your egg. Right, so it's level 1. Now I'm going to show you sword skip. This is a lot more fun, and it's obviously quicker. Again, I'm just going to show you how to do it. I'm not pushing for times. So you take a step back, you sprint jump, bring your sword out, and that lets you do that. And you're going up there. So now you've skipped all that over there. Same again here. You're going to come out this corner, you're going to go over there, and then you're going to do the same here. You're going to go right up to the top. Right, and you can do the same there. And you can go to this block over here. And there you go. I actually messed up there. From the one I was on, I think it was... not sure what one I was on. Let's go and have a look. Don't think I can make this one. Yeah, okay, I can. So, yeah, it was that one there. So, like that. And then I should have just used the sword there to skip it. So, that's 2. So, level 2. You guys will manage that and you'll beat my normal time. My best time's probably just under 30 seconds, to be honest, for that one. So, this is a cool one, though. This is the one that I've been looking forward to showing you. And you go to settings and you turn flash jump off and then turn it back on. And now you can double jump. So now not only do you have double jump, you've actually got double jump and sword. So you'll be able to get this under 20 seconds. If I can do it, well, you guys can hammer it, I'm sure. So let's show you how to do it. Okay, so we'll give everything we have for this one. There you go, so 19.939. That is not my best time, but it's semi-decent, guys, so we'll leave that one up. Truthfully, my best one is 18.8. Okay, and I do have that. If you want to see it, I can post it, no problem, guys. But that is there. So the Easter egg that you all wanted to know about, well, the Easter egg that you might have wanted to know about is up here. So now you know how to do your sword. You come up here. So, and you come up, take your sword away. You don't have to, but you can now sit down. And you've got a very, very cool little area. And there is 4 spaces up here for everyone and your friends in the lobby to come and get a pretty cool screenshot. You guys all chilling up here. Beating my time on the parkour, hopefully. Which would be awesome. So that is the parkour course done. And we'll leave it there. And I'm going to go and see what else I can do to help you out. And some fun glitches and anything else I can see that I normally mess around with that's going to make the game more fun for you. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you the event boss glitch. I'm sure a lot of you already know this one, that's why I'm posting it, to be honest. So you join, and then you go into the telephone booth, and I'll do a small edit until the last few seconds. But what you do is you count down until 000, and just before you go back to game. So just before it goes to 00, now. So you press circle to go back to game. I've done this right, I'll be pushed back. And now I can get the, well, one I'm immortal. Okay, as you can see I'm not taking any damage. I can't take damage here anymore, and I can use my pickaxe. Okay, now this one was on the verge of me not showing you because it's a cross between a glitch and an exploit. I don't normally show exploits. However, I've thought about it long and hard, and the truth is, most people know about this one, and it's an event boss. It's not going to help you push up the leaderboards. It's just going to make your life a little bit easier. It's a little bit of fun. The event boss is extremely easy to kill anyway. There's not really... Honestly, I see very, very little benefit in this, to be honest with you, other than it just being a little bit of fun, or I wouldn't show it. And believe it or not, I'm actually quicker doing it normally than I am with the pickaxe. Because I get lazy, because I'm immortal, so I get dizzy all the time, as opposed to actually moving out the way. So, for me it's actually quicker just to do it normally. But it's more fun for the video, so we're almost there. Now there's also one emote that you can do to troll your friends, which will stop them being able to go in to claim the rewards. Which I think is that one. So, if you want to troll your buddies, it's actually quite funny. So, let's move on. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Okay guys, I'm going to show you all the little map breaks in Elysium and little bits you can fall through the clouds and some bugs and glitches in this area. So the first one, double jump, hold the attack button and then let go. And you can go around like this, you remain in this position. It's quite funny. A little harmless, little bit of fun. Okay, so now let's go and show you a place you can farm the tree from. This was shown to me by my buddy Fisherman, who I play with now and again. And he showed me this one, I didn't actually know it. So, you get up to here. You can actually farm the tree from up here, so thanks Fisherman for that one. Now let's go and show you some more map breaks. So this is where we are. You jump up here, crouch, fall through the map there, go over to this section, crouch again, go in, and if you use the view right, you can see there is a platform just underneath the map on the right hand side. So obviously it's something the creators left in. Now I wouldn't be surprised if I show you all this stuff and Jackie, the creator, removes it. I wouldn't be surprised. He tends to keep stuff that really hurts the game in, like money glitches, tree glitches, all the things that people can use to sort of exploit the game in for ages, and lets that happen and remove things that are actually quite fun and doesn't cause any problems with the game. So I'm not sure if he's a map designer solely. I don't feel like he or she is a gamer, if I'm being honest, because the best parts in games are normally the unintentional map breaks and bugs. And if you do them and they don't hurt the game, you should leave them in. Always. Because they're always going to add to your game. So, that is that. We'll go on top of the statue. This is another cool one you can do. Okay, so you get up here. And double jump. Bring your sword out, attack. Same thing I showed you in the parkour. And up you go. Until you can get up here. So it's quite a cool place. If you come up here, your friends will ask, how did you get up there, how did you get up there? They'll not be able to get up unless you use the sword, so they'll probably not know how you managed it, so it's pretty cool. There'll be a small edit now, because I can't remember exactly where all the cloud map breaks are, so I'm just going to go from 1 to 1 to 1 and show you the outside. Okay, so we're outside the Elysium guard for this one, and you come along here, and you fall straight through here. It was actually my buddy Amok who showed me this one. And I always give credit to people who show me things. I have not found everything myself, however, to be honest with you, most of the things I have found myself and showed you, but so if I haven't given credit, It's because I actually found it myself. I do spend a lot of time, a lot of hours searching for breaks. But that was my buddy who showed me that one. Okay, so there'll be a small edit again when I find the next one. Crawl through here. There we go. Yeah, this is quite a big one. I think Jackie needs to explain himself. There we go. So we're finally out. Okay. Okay, and there's this next one. Okay. This might not interest many of you. I do enjoy the little breaks in the map and going into stuff like that. This is one of my favourite things you can do in games. So, as you can see, I'll show you where I am. So, just up there. You've got to crouch to get through these ones, guys. You can't just fall through. Some of them you can, but most of them you need to crouch. So, there is actually 2 more. And in all honesty, I can't remember exactly where they are. I think one's up here as well. It's been ages since I've done this. There it is, yeah. Okay, so that's another one. We can get at this. We can do it. I just gotta find the right bit. There you go. Okay, and this is one of the first things coming up that I found in Elysium, and it was an accidental find. Well, actually, believe it or not, looking for the parkour course. So, right behind the egg, fall through and you can die. Still not been fixed, been there since day 1 of the upgrade. Okay, so I'm quickly going to show you some basics, like very quickly, because a lot of this stuff is in my other videos. So basically, we'll do swords very quickly, and we'll do pickaxe. These are all the questions I get, so try and help you out. A lot of people ask why you can't use your pickaxe. You used to be able to use your pickaxes in boss battles, but they took them away, and they added the combat pickaxe, which you now have to buy. So if you can't use your pickaxe in the bosses, not the event boss, but the normal bosses, it's because you now have to buy it in combat pickaxe. So there's that. If you need to get pets, when you've just started the game, you have to do egg fortune and egg detector. Okay, so that gives you the biggest chance to get eggs. So a chance eggs will drop when the tree is destroyed 10%. You need that egg detector. Okay, that will let you get your first egg. Swords. Now I'll go back out. Each sword represents each boss. You will find it near impossible to kill a higher boss with the lower sword. So the red one is the god, and your first one is your very first boss in the forest area. Okay, so each sword is each boss. Okay, and if you can't really kill the bosses with the one blow, you need to get carried by somebody who will help you. Augments. You've got to have 3 critical damage. Okay, the only time you ever change out of 3 critical damage is to either unlock them all to reroll your augments to tier up your swords, but you've got to make sure you've got enough eggs and enough money to be able to get back your 3 critical damage. But if you unlock everything and reroll, you'll eventually tier up the sword to max. That's one way. Another thing is you only want to change these augments if you're going to final strike for the final kill of a tree and then back to critical damage. Other than that, always run 3 critical damage. Anything else is a waste of time. Prestiging is vital to your strength in the game. Okay, each time you prestige, even if you're not getting one of these guys, your strength is still going up. So crystals equals strength. Your crystals are basically the amount of crystals you have is how powerful you are. So if you're prestiging and you're gaining crystals, you're becoming more powerful. However, don't prestige too early if you're about to make, like, I'll show you for example, if you see on strength V here, if you've got 498 and you're only 2 away from your 500 and then evolving the right hand side, do not prestige. Get to the 500 if you can and then evolve it, and then stay with it for a bit because you're going to be twice as powerful. This one doubles your SP strength. So the bit where it's your fist, that's your total strength and how powerful you are. This last one doubles it. This one I think is about 50%. This one's like between 10-20% roughly. Okay, it's not exact, but that's roughly what happens. So if I was on right now 100 SP and I could evolve this last strength, I would go to 200 SP. If I was on 100 SP and evolved this one, I'd go to 150. And this one would be about 110, 120. I'm not 100% sure on the third one's math, but that's just what I've noticed for these two. So by far the last strength evolve is the best. The more wood, the more crystals. So the more you farmed, the more it's going to give you in crystals. The more crystals you get when you prestige, the stronger you become. It's that simple. Obviously you always want to max out this guy to level 20 as quick as you can. Okay. I guess why you can never select pets. Well, I'll do this very quickly as well. First of all, your eggs inside the pets room don't become active until you found the egg. So this is where you have to get to first. You have to get to this egg. Right, and then you'll be able to activate the eggs inside, the first egg inside the pets room. And then you'll need to get an egg. So once you break a tree and you get an egg, you'll then go to your moat. And you go down to pets, and you go down to here, and you'll see these sections. You'll have there 5 sections, or you'll have 1 section. It doesn't matter. You'll then need to click on this section here, and then go over and select a pet. So the top one, I have the gold one selected at the moment. If I change to this one, you'll see it change color. Okay, you see this one changing color, right, like this. Right. I have to put my pets back. I do this. Okay. I'll put this one. Yeah. So if you are advanced, you want to try and put your pets in a good order. Ones that don't change for your first 3. And put your ones that you regularly change to do your final strike at the bottom 2. Alright, so you want that one and that one either at the bottom or the top, so you can change these 2 quickly into the purple and the gold snow for those 2. So the quicker you can do it, that means during a friendly you can still change your pets quite quickly and you'll be able to get the extra final strike. Okay guys, so that's how you do your pets. Again, gates, people don't understand that gates give you an additional gather multiplier. So when you open with wood first, you'll get the 10%. When you unlock permanently, you will have a constant extra 10% onto your total multiplier. So instead of 10%, this will be actually 20% by the time you've done your with crystals. So your total multiplier is extremely important. So you've got to open these gates, guys. You've got to open them with crystals if you can. Right, now let's quickly show you all the Easter eggs that I've done a million times, but we'll just do it anyway. So what you do is you come through here, you go out here, and you run right through, you go through the break in the wall, and we go to the event boss. Well guys, you've seen me clearing that water today and getting over there. If you're wanting XP, come here after prestiging. You get huge XP after prestiging. Use the photograph. Okay. So 27,000 XP. You can get up to 100,000 XP. Alright. And what I'm going to do is, I used to be able to just throw yourself off. Now I'm just going to quickly teleport to the first forest guard. and I'm going to show you the waterfall, which everybody knows about, but it's still an Easter egg, and if you're starting out, you might not know. Okay, so what happens here is if he looks at you, he pushes you back behind the line. Now if you've got double jump, you can just double jump this without being seen. However, the first time you come here, if he looks at you, he spins around, he pushes you back behind the line. So this is the route you take. So you hide behind the log here, you take this route, you take your time, like this, then this way. That's the route you take, then you get your eggs. Then when you get your eggs, you'll get a legendary egg in there, and that'll give you a chance to get your first ever legendary pet. The third one, which we've already showed you in the video, and I'm not going to go back in again, is I'll just show you where the door is the parkour room. Right, so that's the parkour room, guys. That's where it is located. Right, so let's quickly do the coral buddies. Now, obviously there's 4, so we'll do this very quickly, just in case there's anyone out there that still hasn't found them all. So you turn around, go through this window. Here's your number 1 right there. Go back out, go right the way around. Jump up here, get yourself up there, up to here, and 1 boost jump to the roof over here. So that is coral buddy number 2. So let's go through. We can take it top of that tower there, and this will be coral buddy number 3. Number 3, and coral buddy number 4. So you quickly open it up, and you get in, you get the same amount of eggs each time, but you also get huge amounts of XP if you've just prestiged and do this, so it's definitely worth it for the XP. That's a little bit of fun. I don't think you should have put the 4th coral buddy under the statue there. That used to be the best place to farm for eggs for people who weren't through to Elysium yet, so I think you should have put it somewhere else and kept that, so people are still using the egg fortune. I don't think many people use it anymore. And a small, not complaint, but suggestion for their next update would be to reduce the size of the pets. They're far too big, they're completely distracting, they block your views all the time. They're much better when they're level 1 size, and even the thought of maybe putting them in a backpack. However, I'm personally not a big fan of them being huge like this. I did enjoy them when they were small. So go back to Immortal Tree. There we go. Right, so basically there are still 2 or 3 things that I haven't showed you yet. Now, one of them I was going to do for the video, however, me being able to get to the event boss has changed things. I don't want to be delaying the upload and potentially someone uploading it before me. I generally believe I'm first to make the event boss over the barrier like that. I generally do believe that. I have searched for it. I've not seen anyone else with it up. However, if I'm wrong, it's not intentional. I just haven't seen it. I don't know about it. Everyone I spoke to doesn't know about it. I'm in touch with most people that are on Discord that seem to catch up with some of the new bugs and glitches. As far as I'm aware, nobody's talking about it, so I do think I'm first to do that. If I'm wrong, I really do apologise to whoever's done it, and it's certainly not me copying. This is something I've been working on, trying to get for ages. So the other thing that I'm going to do is also absolutely insane, but I need friends to help me be able to do it. I cannot do it alone. So if I can, I will upload that video in a separate one. It might even just be a wee fun short. It's not necessary to do a big huge long video again until the next update. So I think that's pretty much it. There's a few things you can do with the gates that lets you break in. Well, what you do is you register for the boss. Same principle, you've got 15 seconds. Just before the timer's out, instead of going to teleporter, you open up the gate. Then you can kill the boss before the cutscene ends. It was actually my buddy Fisherman who was telling me about it. I've never tried it and managed to get it to work, but I believe you can kill the boss before the cutscene ends, and if you're in with people, it's kind of a troll. It's no benefit because you have to be able to one-hit them, so... thanks everyone for all your support, all the likes, subscriptions, comments. It's been amazing. So I can't thank you guys enough for the support. A huge thank you to all my current subscribers. You guys are absolutely awesome. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to extend a thanks to Duckkadoo, who is a YouTuber who's been very supportive to me. He has tagged me in a video, and he's left the occasional comment, and he's a much larger YouTuber than me. He's got like 8,000 subs, so the support from him has been amazing. So I've left a link in the description for his channel, so if you'd like to check it out, it's a wee return favour for his support. It's the least I can do, I think. And for a little while, Fallout out.